Hey everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the like button because all those things help my channel, and share because that really helps my channel, and the YouTube algorithm really likes that. So thank you in advance for all that. All right, I have a unique kind of box. I just created this. I don't know if there's anything out there like this. I don't know. I wanted to call it like a double milk carton box, but I don't know what to call it. But it is kind of done like a milk carton box. And it's one of my favorite boxes to do. And I thought I was going to make it a double-ended. So this is what I'm sharing. It's for Mother's Day, but you can use it for any occasion. The box itself is 4.5 inches and 2 inches wide. So you can fit a lot in this box. It's really a good size. But this is what I'm going to share today. I love this paper, and I haven't been using it much, and I've really been wanting to use it. We're going to use a different pattern today. I'm just going to change it up a little bit with a different pattern, and we may change the color of this back circle. I don't know. We're going to see how it works out. I am using the framed florets for this, so I'm using the framed florets and the framed florets dies. And then just for these circles, I am using the stylish shapes, and I'm just using the circles. You can use squares, circles, whatever you like. But I love this fancy floral paper. This is what I'm using. I'm going to use this one this time, and I'm going to do something a little different. I didn't mat these parts, but I'm going to mat them on this next one just to give you some other ideas how to do it. I just like doing that, changing it up a little bit. But I hope you like this one. So let's get started. So you are going to need a piece of 8.5 by 8.5. I'm using Pool Party for this because it coordinates with my designer series paper. I am using 4 mats for the sides, which are 1 7/8 by 4 3/8. And then we are using this time on here. You don't have to mat this part. But this is 1 7/8 by 1 3/8. For those of you who are new, I always put an inspiration sheet on my blog, and you can print it, download it, and print it. And then you just need some basic white, which we are going to grab right now because we are going to stamp first. So I am stamping with Memento Black because you know me, I'm going to be using my blends. So we're going to stamp this. Well, we're going to take our circle. I already cut this circle out, both circles. I cut a basic white, and then I cut one out of Calypso Coral and one out of Pool Party. I used Pool Party before, but I thought maybe the Calypso Coral might be cute, so I did 2 of those. So let's just stamp our sentiment first on that because I grabbed the sentiment, and we're going to stamp that. You can put Happy Mother's Day on here. I just put this. It says for a special person on a special day. So I stamped that there. So we got that ready. I'm going to grab my mat to stamp these. They always stamp better on this mat. And we do sell this mat as well. But I always forget to use it. And it stamps so much nicer when it has that just firm. Look how clear that is. It has that firm background behind it. It's only for photopolymer. So we're going to use 1 small and 1 large flower. And I'm going to do 2 of these leaves. And then we're going to do 1 of the big leaves. Y'all, this really stamps so good, and I totally forget all the time to use it. So I'm going to try to keep remembering to use it. Alright, so we have all our pieces here. It's really quick coloring. I'm using Calypso Coral for the flowers, light and dark. I'm using Pool Party for the leaves on this. So we are going to be using those, and I'm going to start with the light like I always do. I'll zoom in for you. And if you don't care about the coloring, you can skip on through this part, because I know a lot of you really like to watch it. So that's why I keep showing it. And I always go with the light first. And you can do one petal at a time. Usually if I have time, I will just do one petal at a time. But like, I don't want to keep you here all day, so I try to do it all at one time. I'm going to switch to the dark. And I'm just going to, whoops, wrong side. I'm just going to do some of the dark in here. And then I'm just going to blend it with my light. My pointed ones on here, I need to invest in some new ones. I just bought all the new colors. So, and I forgot to get this one. I knew this tip. Some of my tips pointed ones are all messed up. And that's all I'm doing on that. So let's go ahead and do this big one. But I just bought a bunch of blends. Y'all, if you've been around Stampin' Up! Very long, you know how great everything coordinates together. I love that you can grab your paper, your designer series paper, your blends, everything. It coordinates perfectly. And that's what I love about this. Stampin' Up! All right. So we're going to do these darker ends because this is folded over, so I like to do those darker. And then we're going to do these. You can really get fancy with this, but like I always say, I'm a simple coloring person. Someday I'm going to learn it, y'all. Someday I'm going to learn all the fancy techniques of alcohol marker. But I just don't have the time, especially working another job. I just don't have the time to sit and watch YouTube videos anymore. All right, so I am going to do the leaves, and I'm doing them in, I know, Pool Party, but it's not the color of a leaf, but it looks beautiful. And Pool Party is one of my favorite. They did take my Bermuda Bay away, which went out with the old colors because we're getting all new color refresh. And so y'all, if you still want to grab your re-inkers and all that, the retiring list is out. Everything is out. It's all on my blog. And if you want to grab those things, you better grab them because a lot of them are all selling out. I've already had people ask for certain things and they are already out. So this is the dark. I'm just going to go back in with the light here. So easy coloring. Alright, that's all I'm doing, y'all. That is it. And we are ready to run these through our cut and emboss. I'm going to go ahead and back you back out before I forget. Alright, and I have all of the pieces here to run these through. These all come in the die set, so you can cut everything out. And I'm going to put those all on and run it through, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have the leaves all cut out, the two flowers, and I also ran this one through with some petal pink because we're going to add that to it as well. So everything is ready to go. Let's do our box. Okay, so we are going to score, and we're going to score on one of the 8.5 inch sides at 1/2. 2.5, 4.5, and 6.5. And then you're going to turn it and you're going to score it at 1/2, 2, 6.5, and 8. And we are going to do some hand scoring on these. Now you are going to need a ruler, and I'm going to go ahead and mark this with a pen so you can see what we're going to do. This is just like doing a milk carton box, if you know how to do those. And these are each 2 inches, so I am just going to mark with a pen right here, just a dot at the 1 inch mark, and then skip that one, and then you're going to do this one the same way. And you're not going to do it on this top, you're just going to do it on this middle square. I'm going to flip it, and we're going to do the same thing. You have to do it on the same side. So this one over here has a dot, that one has a dot, this one has a dot, and then this one will have a dot as well. All right, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your stylus, and you are going to go from that dot to the corner. You're going to do a V. You're going to do it here as well. Then you're going to do it on this other one that you did, right to the corner. And then this one also. And then we're going to flip it, and we're going to do the other side. Do that to the corner. And then this one to this corner. And then the other one is going to be the same. All right, so now we have 4 little V's right here. All right, so you're not going to cut anything here. You are just going to sharpen these score marks. These, I go the opposite way. Okay, now make sure that you fold on these as well. And I just use my finger and do it. You can put your finger right on the corner and then sharpen that. It just helps when you're going to put this together to have these nice and sharp. All right, now we're ready to put this together. You can use wet glue. I'm going to use my tear and tape for this because it really needs to be a strong adhesive. And you can use your Stampin' Seal Plus, but I'm going to use my tear and tape today, y'all. We only need that one piece. Okay, so I'm going to remove the backing now. And we are going to flip that. That is like that. And then what we're going to do is you're going to just push these in. See how easy they go in when you do that? I have to use my, what I call my Big Bertha, but it's a crocodile too, because it goes easily through all of these. But you can punch, if you don't have one, just punch through each section at a time. But this, it works super good. So I am using this one. And you're going to punch a hole in this side, and then you're going to punch a hole on this side as well. Make sure they're nice and lined up when you do this. Trying to make sure I got it in the center. And there you go. This works so good. It makes it so easy. I'll link one in the description if you don't have one because it's a really great tool. All right, before we do anything else, let's grab our ribbon and put our ribbon in here. Make sure you have a nice tip on it. I say that, and then I usually have to use my stylus, use the smaller end of my stylus to push it through there. Sometimes it goes in super easy. You know, whenever I'm on the video, it always has to give me a hard time. Let me see if I can do it on my own. Yeah, got it this time. All right, and we're going to tie a bow here. This, by the way, is the Pool Party ribbon, and it is the grosgrain. Ties a really pretty bow. All right, let's cut that end because I kind of messed that up. And then we'll just cut this one. I want to cut my bow now that I got it on here. And I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. I'm just going to string my ribbon and tie a bow. Okay, so I got both of the bows tied on. Let's go ahead and mat these all. And to mat it, I'm going to just use this, my art glitter glue here. Y'all, I'm still like my Bearly Art glue. I know a lot of you have asked, and I still like the Bearly Art better. It does not get sticky, give you sticky fingers. So we're going to put one on this side. I just thought, let's try something a little bit different. I didn't put it on the other one, but you can do this either way you like it. I'm going to do that one, and then we're going to do the other side. This paper is so pretty. All the sheets in here are really pretty. Some of them have flowers on them. I used the one that had flowers on the last one. But I really like this kind of paint abstract kind of look. So then we'll do all four of the sides. Okay, I got them all ready to go. I really do like the art glitter glue. I just don't like the stickiness on my hands. So if you don't mind getting sticky fingers, go for it. All right, so let's see. What do we want to do on here? Do we want to do this way? Or do we want to do the Pool Party? The Pool Party will make it more subtle looking. Let me grab my flowers and stuff that we're going to use. It makes it a little bit more subtle, but I want to see what this looks like with our, this is my big flower here. You know what, I'm going to use the Pool Party again. I just like the Pool Party. It looks softer to me. And I'm going to use a dimensional to pop that up. Like that. And then I'm going to glue it down. Right there. And then my flowers, I try to kind of poke these up a little bit. And then I'm going to put dimensional on this as well. We're going to put our one flower right there, and then we're going to do this one too. I just kind of pull it up a little bit. And this one's going to go down here. And on this thing, I used, cut it in two. So I used both of these sections on here. And I'm going to go ahead and just put a little glue on these. I'm going to let the top part be kind of free there. I'm going to put that on there. This has a, it looks like a little bit of petal pink in it, but I'm not exactly sure. But it's really pretty, so I wanted to use it. Oops. Let's get that in there. And then we're going to put this one on. here. Oops. Want that one to go under here. And I like it to be off the box part. I don't want to stuff it on the box part. And then we'll put these two on. Put one under here and then one on the other side. Right here. I love this paper, y'all. I really like this paper, even better than the first one I did. This paper is gorgeous. And I don't know, which way do you like it? Do you like it better matted here, or here's the other one? But this paper is all, look at, this has like little flowers all around it. Isn't this so pretty, this paper? Grab it because it is on the retiring list. But look at that. It's so pretty. I hope that you enjoy this. It's a really nice size box. You could put a small gift in here. You can put candy in here. I think the Lynn truffles would be so pretty for Mother's Day. Oh, I forgot to put my little pearls on it. So let me grab my tool here. And we're going to put those on there. I don't want to forget. And I'm using the largest ones on here. Put one there. And one on this one. There. Now it's complete. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. This is my April hostess code. If you place an order, I'd appreciate you using it. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.